Warning, this podcast contains Barbara.
And spoilers.
Yeah, maybe a couple spoilers. It's like one or two. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the ASOTV podcast for Gotham Season 1, Episode 22, the finale. All happy families are alike, or something. All happy families are alike, yeah. That's
Yes.
it. Yep.
All these squares make a circle.
They did.
Oh wait, hold on, guys. I didn't watch this I didn't watch this episode. I didn't watch it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So, I'm your host, Dom. With me, my co-host, Nikki, aka Omikins.
Hi.
Clio.
I watched it this week. I did.
And John! How's it going?
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so before we start, Clio, opinions last week. Barbara.
Yes.
What were your opinions of Barbara last week, not this week?
What if I think I said it on Twitter? I forget, but I liked what they did with her. I didn't think that she was any more developed, but now what was revealed in this episode changes that completely.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Completely.
Getting into the meat of this storyline now. Barbara is actually a character I'm invested in. I care about her now.
I don't know.
Now I'm
I
interested.
care about her.
Well, I mean, she's still not a person, but
What?
but at least she's interesting.
She's psychotic.
Oh yeah, no, to be sure. It is very interesting.
Yeah.
Her and Jim aren't getting back together.
So,
I don't
John.
know. I don't know. I have a theory for that, though, John.
John, how many ethics were broken in those scenes? All of them?
Well, most of,
All?
several. Someone who's not trained to be a psychologist doing psychology work. There's strike number one. Strike number two,
Conflict of interest.
No, she was.
conflict of interest up the wazoo.
She said she was minorly trained. It wasn't her field of expertise.
Yeah, but
All doctors are trained in psych and they suck at it.
Right.
in the Hippocratic Oath, it says, I will not do things out of my field of expertise because it could be potentially damaging to people. Like a regular doctor could not perform brain surgery. You know?
Well, yeah, that's...
So that's... Obviously, she's breaking the Hippocratic Oath, not just ethics.
Well, she's a hypocrite.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
So she can break the oath if she wants because she's hypocritical.
Yes.
But we find out...
Wait! Lisa's all work and no play make Barbara a dull girl. That would be if she worked a day in her life.
That's all I was thinking of.
Hmm.
But all I was thinking of when she was busting the door down was like, he's Barbara.
It was such
Oh my god, yeah.
shining moment.
Right?
It was Shining.
It was shining.
I was waiting for her to peek her head through the door and be like, "Here's Barbara."
Yeah, it was amazing.
Just stop.
No. I no.
No, but like the whole thing with Barbara being the one that killed her parents. Did we even theorize that? I don't even think that popped into our heads.
No.
It didn't. I was
Not at all.
pretty surprised. I was like, oh, fuck. I don't get why the hell Leslie, in her expertise as a human being, unlike Exhibit A, Barbara, why the fuck would she go there? What? I would have left, an hour ago, as soon as she started saying so. What's Jim like? Is he everything you ever wanted him to be? He was everything I ever wanted him to be.
Yeah.
I would have been like, yeah, I gotta go. I got a thing.
Oh, BRB, cats in the oven.
This was something
Anywhere
that
else.
happened. It was something that happened in S.H.I.E.L.D. Obviously not to this extent, but it's like, you're my therapist. Give me a little something about your life. It's like, no, honey, that's not how therapy works.
It's not how therapy.
Well, no, so in S.H.I.E.L.D. it was like forced therapy, so I can understand that one. This one,
no, but even
it's not really forced. I mean, yeah, she didn't want to go through with the therapy, but
no, But even then, a therapist is not supposed to say, "Here, this is what my life's about."
No, I understand that.
I was just like the whole time. I was like, Leslie, what are you? No,
Was he
honey, you're
stabbed?
smarter than this.
Clearly not.
Yeah, she goes nuts and tries to kill Leslie, and Gordon gets to walk in to this wonderful, wonderful mess.
Leslie banging Barbara's head on the floor.
That was great.
It's hilarious.
That was great. So
And
now
Leslie's like, whoa.
Now, John, you instantly said when we were discussing, oh, looks like Gordon's not getting back together with Barbara. And I'm going to still, once again, disagree. I still think it's plausible.
Well, if he...
It's getting less
he's the
plausible, though.
stupidest
You have
man.
to give me that.
I don't believe so, because Barbara, now that we know that she's a psychopath, the way that her mind is currently working, she's probably going to try to turn Gordon against Leslie and be like, she attacked me. I didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't do anything.
Play the victim card.
Out of nowhere.
Gordon would be stupid to fall for that because she's lied to him so fucking much in the past.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking. I'm not doing drugs.
Yeah, but he's never
It's
found
like,
any evidence that she's lied to him. None.
But who's he gonna believe? Responsible doctor girlfriend or fucking junkie?
Well, she's gonna play the victim card. She was just terrorized by this thing. She just had her parents
did the
murdered.
exact same thing.
And then Gordon walks into Leslie bashing her head on the floor.
But
Like,
Leslie
she's gonna
still
play
the
victim. She could totally tell Gordon that Ogre and Leslie were working together.
I think we should move on because you're just pissing me off.
I keep threatening this, but if that happens, I'm not watching the show anymore.
But so my whole reasoning is, like, we know at some point Batgirl,
Yes. Who gives a shit?
Gordon's daughter is named Barbara, right?
Yes.
So
But it's
is
not
Gordon
always-
really gonna name his
It's
daughter
not
after his
always-
psycho ex-girlfriend?
It's not always his daughter.
No. Sometimes
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's his niece.
It's his niece.
This is
Depends
a
on-
world that can choose to ignore canon.
Mm-hmm.
It chooses to.
What could
It
happen?
should.
They haven't yet.
What could happen is Barbara is going to fly into a fury of obnoxious douche rage. Okay? She's going to drink really heavily one night. She's going to stuff herself into a barrel and fling herself off of a waterfall and die. whilst chanting her chakra, bitches be bitches. Now,
Is that her mantra? Bitches be
now
bitches.
follow me. Now follow me. As she does this, she dies. Great, fine. Gordon's upset. Him and Leslie at this point are having a child. Leslie's like, if you wanted to name her Barbara, I wouldn't be upset. Batgirl, done. Origin story. I did it. There you go. That's yours. That's yours, writers. Have fun.
I don't know. There's been a lot of internet theories that she's going to turn out being Harley Quinn, and
That would be amazing.
I wouldn't be against it. It would be cool. I don't know. I'm still, just because they have not changed any major points in canon thus far in Batman, or in Gotham, I should say. I still feel like Gordon's going to end up with a girl named Barbara. It's not necessarily, and we've said this many times, it's not necessarily this Barbara. But I don't know. I really don't know the direction that they could go with this at this point.
Exactly. We're getting hung up on things we can't.
Can I just say one more thing? No one can hide their crazy forever.
No.
No one. It's impossible. So even if they do get back together, very quickly he's going to realize, like, wow, she's a fucking nut. I mean,
Especially like being in close quarters, you're gonna find out real quick.
Yeah, and not that I don't think it's. I personally don't think it's gonna happen. But that's anyway. Let's get off this fucking lovely train wreck of a subject known as Barbara.
Lovely train wreck.
So what about Fish Mooney?
Damn.
Well, Okay,
She
I was so
looked
excited to see her back.
when she walked in the room and her hair and the studs. I was like, oh my god, I want to be Fish Mooney when I grow up.
No.
She looked fucking.
Selena walks in, fresh as hell.
Yes.
You know, Mooney was like, I like your look, girl. Let's go to the salon. And they got just all done. And they just walk in ready to
Looked
murder bitches.
Fucking amazing.
Kitty!
Kitty. I loved it.
Is that Selena's cat?
Yeah.
It is Selena's cat. Are you
Yep.
Selena's cat? You're not gonna talk?
Now you're not going to talk?
Of
There
course.
we go.
There we go.
So, I had a little trouble like watching Selena do that though, because I'm like, honey, stop.
Yeah, it just.
I mean,
it
Stop
remember
being
who
such an
she is.
asshole.
Remember who she is. She is a bit of an asshole. And she's
Yeah,
on a
but
she's on a bit of a murder high, you know?
a little bit. And I think she saw Fish and was just like, I want to be that now.
Can I be you when I grow up, please?
I mean, even when even when Gordon's like, hey, you know, get me off this thing, you know, she's like, oh, just because I know you, I'm supposed
You
to
want me
like blow the coolest gig in the world,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Nah, didn't work that way.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Lee wants to know what's up with Selena's hair.
I fucking love it. Oh, the faux like
I was
shave. I
like this close to attempting to do that tonight.
Me too.
This
My hair is
fucking
way
close.
too
Then
long.
I'm like, I don't have the product for this shit.
No.
Not enough
That's
hairspray in this house.
Professional product.
Yeah, you're
I
actually.
understand why. You can pull off a good Gordon though.
Yes.
That was
He was
so
he
great.
was
Shut the
talking
fuck
just
out of
that
him.
all of that misogynistic shit, and I'm like, honey, you got to do it. And when she did it, I like stood up on my couch, just start clapping.
I was very proud
hey,
of her as well.
Hey, babes.
I would have shot him. I mean,
I just want to know, like, does he think Fish Mooney is two people? Like, why was that plural every time?
Because he's a macaroni. He's dumb.
Yes.
he's like,
He,
oh, I can be, you know, misogynistic. You just gotta relax. You're uptight. That's what it is. It's like, oh, I need to relax. I am relaxed. Boom.
Yeah. You can't be like fidgety and anxious and stuff and nail someone in between the eyes like that, even at close range. It doesn't
Yeah,
work.
she shut that shit right down.
Mm-hmm.
Shut it down.
But it was really funny with like, Harvey and Gordon and Falcone just running away like, we're free! Yay! Oh no, we're
Get the fuck
captured!
outta here.
Oh no!
And I mean, the thing was, it was like, she was ready to be number 2, because he's like, I'm number 1 and and she's like, number 2, and then he started being a misogynist again, and she's like, no, you see it in her eyes as soon as she's
No.
like,
One sounds
bitch is
better.
dead.
The way she said number 2, it was like she reluctantly had to say it, but she wasn't going to go along with it.
No. But I think if, it's sort of like a Falcone thing, where if Maroney was respectful to her, treated her like a partner, she would have accepted the number 2, you know what I mean? But as soon as he was an asshole about it, she's like, oh, no, yeah, you're gonna die. You're dead.
Listen,
I don't know if you guys could see, but every once in a while, this paw just comes up and grabs me by the throat like it's trying to choke me.
I've seen it a couple times.
It's Selena. She's got her cats attacking me.
She's trying to
mad that
get
you're
you.
she's mad for criticizing her.
Yeah. But so the whole mob world is like left in chaos here. Like we had Maroney's gone. Falcone wants to step down. I was just like, we know Falcone's not actually going to stay gone for long. Step down, but he may go away on a hiatus, which is fine. Fish is dead,
No,
And
or is she?
it's not confirmed.
Right.
There was, I'm saying this now, there was an interview with Jada, and they asked her about her not being in season 2, and she said, it's something the writers had to do, and that, she agrees with the choice, and that she's still keeping on Fish's nails because she loves the character so much. And then they asked her directly, do you think that she'll be coming back? And she said, no one really knows.
Mm-hmm.
But I have high hopes.
Yeah.
That means she wants to come back. And they left it kind of the way... I mean, we didn't know if she was going to die from the shot when she got in the helicopter, but obviously she was fine.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did a flash forward to, 16 months later or something? Or it was 16 weeks later. I don't think it was months, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, there was definitely some time there to get everything all prepped.
Was that an after-credit scene?
No, that was in the middle of the episode.
Yeah.
No, it was like 2 weeks from the beginning of the episode to the rest of it. Like 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. Sorry, no.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying
enough time to get your hair did.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it said 16 weeks.
No, it wasn't that long.
That's
it was
long.
only, it was only a few weeks.
But you guys know this whole time I've been rooting for Fish to kill Penguin. So fucking sick of Penguin. And then at the end, he's like, "I'm the king of Gotham," and I'm like, Butch, push him off, push him off.
It's like, Butch, get your ass
Push him
off,
off!
push him off, push him off.
Do it.
But we all know
He was A, stricken by a 2x4, and B, shattered as a human being.
I know. But,
I mean,
I don't want Penguin to win. He's the worst.
he's not gonna win. He's gonna get fucked over next
Yeah,
season.
when Batman shows up in 7 years. Yeah, I know.
I just don't believe he actually pushed her over. It's like,
No, but so from this, how we're seeing Penguin, rise to power and stuff like that. That also means we're gonna get to witness him fall, because at some point we know that he does recede down into this lowly underworld criminal.
Yeah.
Even less of what Fish was. Yes, exactly. Even less of what Fish was in that little island world that she was living in.
yeah, because even in prison, she kept her dignity. Because
Right.
Penguin's a little shit.
Yes. So.
Penguin will lose all dignity when underground.
But
Even at the end, he's still snivel.
but more importantly,
I hate you so much.
so much that she roboted about it. More importantly, Butch and
Auto-tune.
Fish said they loved each other.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like, oh my, I love you,
Stick
let's go to
that in
bed
your-
kind of. It didn't sound that passionate or anything. It was just like, okay, things are going bad. I need to tell you now. I'm sorry. That's how it's got to go.
Yeah, but that was really nice.
It was nice. It was sweet, but I
was
just
like,
didn't get the
"Aw."
passion feel from
Would have
it.
been better if you didn't shoot her, you ass.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool seeing Butch play with that compulsion going on in his head, where he's just he's torn, he doesn't know what to do because he's been wired one way and he's feeling one way, and he's just like, fuck it, shoot them both. It's just
Yeah.
he didn't know what to do at that point. It was really touching. I liked it.
I mean, having that confliction, it's either not shoot or shoot, both of them.
Yeah.
So,
He wanted it to end, but he couldn't find another way. I don't disagree. He did great. So he shot Penguin in the leg, it seemed. I don't know where Penguin was actually shot, but he was able to stand up on top of the balcony later and scream, so I don't exactly know where he ended up getting shot.
well, I mean, adrenaline, that's a very
I
strong
wanted him to fall so bad.
It may have grazed him.
Yeah, could have been
Too.
great.
It could have just grazed his leg. Who knows?
I don't think Butch was actually taking the time to aim or anything.
No, I think he was just like, "Ah."
Yep.
Yeah. Nigma.
That got fucked up.
Multiple personality disorder now. What?
Yeah. So, oof. So we had Miss Kringle come in and be like, "Hey, look, I figured this out. Your name is on this letter. Want to tell me what's up?"
No, I don't.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
What,
weird.
what are you talking about?
It's a coincidence.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Real weird.
Oh
Real
boy.
subtle.
Yeah, I was actually surprised she didn't seem like the kind of person to figure that out. But
She didn't know.
so when she did figure it out, and then you see Nigma with that internal struggle. Why did I leave a clue? And, you know, she's not gonna figure it out. Like, you know, this whole internal debate that he's having, and well, it wasn't even internal because he was speaking it out
saying it
loud.
out
So
loud.
Very external.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, you better hope nobody walks in.
Yeah.
She treats you like garbage, but I still love her. You're trash.
yeah,
Oh,
it
fuck.
was
Wait.
great. I loved it.
He was. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's where we won our Riddler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But-
exciting because I know shit is just gonna hit the fan with him even more so.
Yeah, I just
Next
don't feel
season.
like the 22 episode build up, you know, was
You know what? I
worth
almost
the
enjoyed it
payoff.
now.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, the it was great. Don't get me wrong, I love the payoff, but it took way too long to get here. Like, they could have just started his story within the last couple episodes and just had him like walking around without even guest spot, you know, without even words. Just have him show up in scenes.
To be fair,
It was just I don't know. I'm
be
so
fair.
angry about the early season Enigma that I just
Yes.
wish it didn't exist.
I'm angry about a lot of
to
the
be
early.
fair, they had to add 6 more episodes, so it seemed longer.
Yeah, but there's way more than 6 episodes where he was completely unnecessary. So if I
Yeah.
just subtract 6 random episodes out of the equation, it still doesn't
There's-
justify early
It's still
season
not.
Enigma.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still too much. So stupid.
And it didn't get extended until around the winter break anyway, so that's no excuse for like the first 3 episodes of Enigma. Those are the worst. He definitely got better as it went along.
I mean, those are the episodes where they really test the waters.
Mhm.
They want to see how well this is gonna do. It obviously did fine because they have a season 2 now, and their ratings are very well. Pretty
Ratings
much
actually went up for the finale.
Yeah. for the finale.
Yep. So, I mean, that's really good. Lee wants to know, did Edward kill Kringle? I don't believe
No.
so.
No,
There's
No.
she's alive.
no evidence that he was even thinking about that.
No,
Not at
he
all.
loves her. He wants to be with her.
There
He
was
would not
one
kill her.
scene-
Yeah.
I don't think he even left the precinct in this episode.
No, he was filing for a while.
Yeah.
Pretending to file while he talked to himself.
Hmm.
I sure do look busy. Tappity, tappity, tappity.
Yeah, and then we had the big ending scene, which was what I was waiting for the entire episode. Only, I knew going, as soon as the episode started, I'm like, what I really want is that scene that we saw previously of the fireplace moving, and I go, as soon as the episode started, I go, this is going to be the last scene and we're not going to see it.
Yeah.
And I got so mad. What the hell is she doing down there?
I was miming files.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked pretty cavey to me. But then, it could just be Rocky down to the secret room. But
Yeah, I mean, it's very clearly a cave.
a cave.
Yeah, we heard bats
We heard bats.
chirping and
We heard bats.
flapping.
It wasn't
There was a
no
banister,
secret
too.
room.
So maybe Mr. Thomas Wayne was planning bat stuff, which is really cool because in Flashpoint he's Batman, and that makes me happy. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't get the logistics of that fireplace. Like,
No, it
I
doesn't make a lick of sense.
I really had time to examine I made sure to examine the ceiling,
There
and
was no
the
vent.
ceiling had the flute, whatever, going up.
Yeah.
But it didn't extend to where the fireplace went.
No, it didn't.
So that
So
does
en-
not make any sense.
Enjoy
to
your
me.
asphyxiation, I guess.
Yes.
I liked what
Carbon monoxide pouring through the house.
Bruce said, the secret's gotta be in this room. And I'm like, yes, because it's the only room in the mansion.
It's the only room in the fucking house besides the kitchen and the hallway.
Yes.
Yeah, the hallway that goes to the front door and the stairs. You know.
Well,
Yep.
we did see the kitchen at one point.
We saw the kitchen.
So.
That's true.
It's a really small kitchen for a
It's
mansion.
a really small mansion.
Well, that's the
It's only 4
kitchen, not the
rooms.
dining room. So
That's true.
technically, the family's not supposed to really spend much time in the kitchen. That's the butler's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the butler's kitchen,
But
so it's
still,
like a
you need room to prepare the meals.
That was pretty. That was big enough to prepare meals. Bigger than my kitchen.
Yeah, but for maybe Bruce himself. But what about these giant mansion parties where you have to cook for hundreds of guests? That's
Man,
That was just the
There's-
first floor kitchen.
oh, okay.
They usually have like a banquet kitchen, which is what you're talking about, and then they have a living quarters kitchen where that's where the people who work in the mansion go to make their own things.
You
Okay.
mean the oven isn't holding a garage door opener that like blows out one of the walls and
No.
no
Well, that's
It
the back kitchen.
permanently
That's
blows
different.
up one of the walls.
and extends the kitchen.
Master Bruce, code green. Nice
We need to
granite.
cook 12 cookins.
Yeah, Alfred.
Cookins. Chickens. And turkeys and ducks.
Mm.
Or
To
whatever.
make 12 turduckins.
We need to make 12 turduckins. We need that many stoves. Make the kitchen bigger. Now. Button press.
Yeah, little things that happen, like the Penguin cashed in on one of his little favors, whatever with
It was a stupid time.
Wasn't
Yeah.
as bad as I thought it was going to be.
well, he
Thank God.
said he owes him another favor, so like we know that there's still one more favor that he owes him, and he said it's going to be a big one. So, that was what was set up last week. So, one of the favors has been cashed in. He's still got a bigger one to cash in. And
I don't know. I mean, Gordon letting him free so that he can, survive, basically. That seems pretty big.
Yeah,
at some point.
but in the
Gordon's
Penguin's
like,
mind, that's not going to be enough.
no,
I was actually
but,
just gonna say
Penguin's
that the
idiot.
penguin doesn't see it like that.
No.
He's an idiot.
but
Mhm.
Gordon's just going to be like, okay, I owe you a favor. How about you eat a dick?
I know.
Okay,
that's what he
bye.
really
I don't
was
like.
saying.
He's. I mean, literally, if I was Gordon, I'd be like, I don't fucking care. Go away.
And I thought of that
Who
too.
do you think you are?
I thought of that too, but the penguin has the dirty secrets on Gordon.
The dirty knowledge.
The things that Penguin did for Gordon are not good.
Mhm.
No, I know. But at some point, I think he's just gonna be like, yeah, okay, yeah.
One can
Yeah.
only hope.
So where does this leave us for season 2 now?
Well,
There's all the
Penguin.
cleanup from the mob wars. And then Penguin, he's obviously going to start some shit.
Penguin's gonna rule? Yeah, right.
He's going to start some shit doesn't mean he's going to rule. He has no idea how to rule a fucking whole city.
No.
No, he doesn't.
And now that Gordon is kind of he's going to be on Loeb's ass big time. Now that Falcone and Maroney are gone, Loeb's kind of just floating out, going, he's just
yeah,
there.
Loeb has nothing.
He's done, and
Yeah.
Gordon's just gonna take over. And even Falcone was saying, "You kind of have the power now in your court, buddy." So yeah, with
Can I
Can't
say
wait to
that
see
was
Penguin
probably my-
crash and burn.
That was my favorite part, though, when the last conversation
Yeah.
Falcone and Gordon had. That was really cool. He's like, your father was an honest man, but he carried a knife.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, in a city like Gotham, you have to.
yeah, I mean,
I mean,
it
yeah,
was really cool. And it was just really cool that, like, he finally got to hear, like, yeah, no, I knew your father very well. They were obviously friends or, pretty close friends. So,
giving birthday.
Yeah, I
gifts
want
for
that
Christmas.
backstory.
yeah.
Yeah,
I want more of Gordon's story.
I'm hoping that we come back from season 2 with a bit of a time jump, because not only is Bruce and Selena, child actors, whatever, and we know that they're going to grow up, and you realistically can't be like, oh, guys, one day has passed between now and then, because they're going to look much older.
Or suddenly 16.
Yeah. So I'm hoping there's a bit of a time jump. I'm also thinking that whatever Bruce is gonna find down in the room, they may have already filmed. The hell was that?
Sorry. Some websites give me sneak ads that I don't have time to mute. Sorry. Something up.
That at me.
Yeah. I don't remember what I was saying now.
You were saying that they already filmed the Batcave scenes.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking that they already filmed the discovery of that, so we'll see that, and then we'll get, like, a flash forward.
That makes sense. I think that would be the best way to do it. Because, like you said, there's no way they can just pretend like, oh, you're 2 feet taller and your voice is an octave lower.
Yeah, because I know some shows really got messed up from doing that. Lost, for example. I know they had Walt, child actor, on that, and around season 2 and 3, when he grew up way too big for the part, they had to, like, do some finagling to make it work, and then they ended up, like, leaving a big hole in his storyline that the fans were not happy with the resolve on it. And then we have, like, Once Upon a Time with Henry, and you know, he's grown up so fast. Like, if you go back and watch season 1 now and compare him to Henry in season 4, you're like, oh my god, I can't believe how quickly this kid has grown up. And
they handled it a lot better, though.
Yeah, they did hide it a lot better, but they've also explained they had time jumps, and it worked out well. So,
I mean, I think they knew that they had to do that.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that they realize the same thing and are planning around that for Gotham here. So, going into season 2, what villains do you guys want to see from the Batman universe?
Well, there's a problem with that. When I want to see villains, I really don't know them. I don't know of them.
You've seen the movies.
I've seen the movies, but they're all.
What's your favorite villain in the movie?
Seeing.
What's your favorite villain in the movie?
Pardon?
What's your favorite villain in the movie? I have no clue what you just said.
I really don't have a favorite villain in the movies because, I mean, other than the Joker.
Mm-hmm. So you want to see more Joker? Is that what you're saying? Because we haven't even been confirmed to see the Joker yet. Yeah,
there's no confirmation on him. I mean, I liked Poison Ivy. I mean, but we're not gonna see her for a while.
Yeah, she's a baby.
She's just a little girl, yeah. So there's that.
I don't see why I want more Red Hood gang. That's for sure.
Yes, that would be great.
I want more Red Hood. I want them to go further with the pseudo Bane toxin we talked about.
Yes, Bane toxin would be great.
A while back.
They only set that up for like
shit happened because season was too long for its own good.
Yeah, they only set it up for like an episode or two.
Yeah, but it's there, so we know it exists. So we have that. I mean, definitely we're gonna. I hope we get more of the Doll Maker. I want him to make some kind of crazy move where he unleashes an army of abominations on Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'd be content with them just developing the Riddler more.
I think so.
Into moving him past his first murder.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm totally fine with that. Like, him leading the police on a wild goose chase from inside the fucking precinct would be amazing.
Yes, I really want to see more of Riddler tampering with evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that would be incredible. So, I don't, and if, we see more of Zaz, I'm okay with that. But, like, they don't have to introduce, like, a million more.
No.
They can have, like, their one-off.
Well,
weird villains like
they originally said we were gonna see. They listed a whole bunch of characters for us that we were gonna see this season, and Mr. Freeze was on that list. And
he could show up.
Even with the extended episodes, they did not squeeze him in. So what I've heard is he's actually going to be in season 2, which will be great. I think just mentioning him. I don't think he needs to do anything evil or whatever. Just like. Have Dr. Victor Freeze just show up, have him do something, and just mention the fact that he's researching the whatever virus for his wife, because we know that the virus started a long time ago with his wife.
Wow.
Yeah.
He doesn't really go psycho until his wife actually kicks the bucket and Bruce is older.
Well, she never actually dies. He cryogenetically freezes her.
Yeah, well, she's dead. It's not like she's walking around going, her perp, I'm cold, but,
Yeah. So, that would be cool. I've really one of my favorite characters outside of Scarecrow is Mad Hatter, which we're also supposed to be seeing this next season. And I love Mad Hatter. I love all the Alice in Wonderland references and everything with Mad Hatter. It's just he's one of my favorite villains. Do you remember, John? Do you remember was it the last Batman game, the Mad Hatter levels?
City, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really cool.
They were the best part of the game, in my opinion.
They were really and like the Mad Tea Party that he was having. Oh my god, that was some of the trippiest shit.
It was great.
Loved it.
Great. So if we get the Mad Hatter, like I would absolutely love that.
Yes, that would be incredible.
I think now would kind of be a good time to introduce Clayface as well. There's been multiple Clayfaces in Batman, and now would be a good time to have one of them, I think.
Maybe.
So.
Or at least his origin story starting.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I could
all
do
kind
with
of origin stories, but yeah.
More dent, but more subtle dent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that'd be okay if they keep it, like, chill. Like, they don't fucking like, I'm so two-faced it hurts! Stop that. Stop.
Nothing like that. Keep it.
I'm gonna stay a one-faced boy forever.
Slow pan away from his face. Yeah.
No, I think Harley Quinn too. Need to see some Harley Quinn.
Isn't Harley Quinn around the same age as Bruce?
We don't really.
I don't think we need to see
No,
Harley
she's young.
Quinn.
Yeah, she's young.
We don't need to see her though.
She's younger.
Especially if we're not getting the Joker, which I don't want them to give us the Joker. You know what I mean?
No.
They already said we're gonna get more Joker this season. So
we didn't get any Joker though. I don't know what Joker have we got.
They did. They gave us 3 different Jokers, and
I know,
they said that they're gonna continue to do that.
They're gonna
They
continue
keep
to
giving
give
us
us
false
fake.
jokers.
They're going to continue to tease us.
Basically, I think the theory
That's
of what they're doing with the Joker here is they're just gonna set up like 100 different Jokers, thus giving us his multiple storyline. Because the Heath Ledger Joker was very inconsistent with how he got his scars and his whole backstory, and I think they're just gonna continue to give us all these false Jokers, and then by the time the real Joker is going to show up, you don't know which one it was because they're never gonna tell you. And that is the perfect origin for the Joker for me. I'm completely content with that.
And honestly, it's probably not going to be any of them. But the fact that they have to be like, here's 1,000 Jokers.
I love it.
It's a bit annoying.
I love it.
I love it. What's the call, Snake?
Otacon.
Dryden. Yes.
Oh, that douchebag.
Yes.
Leave your feelings elsewhere, you sissy haired little. You know, never mind.
Mega Man.
Shut up.
I need you.
There was something else I was going to say, and now I forgot what it was.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well. That's okay. Oh, about like the whole false Joker thing. I think that would be, you know, that would be a good thing to keep doing forever. And also, I kind of want maybe if they start to incorporate that with the Red Hood gang a little more to kind of get that origin kind of thing going, because there is that one story where the Joker's part of the Red Hood gang and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So maybe they could do one of them like that. That'd be cool.
I think that could work, but I got sick of it the second time they did it, so I'm not hopeful for the future, is all I'm saying.
See, I loved both incarnations of the false Joker. Especially the Carnival one, I think was the best one that was done, because that kid, oh my god, his smile, his mannerisms, everything had Joker written all over it. That one I was the most excited about. Yeah. The second one, the Red Hood Joker at the very end that picked up the hood, wasn't as enthused, but I still liked what they did with it. So
yeah, it was cool enough. And what will become of Psycho Barbara? Will she continue to be a villain? Will she like kill again? Who the fuck knows? What's going to happen with her? Can she still hold down a job and be a murderer? Stay tuned, because she hasn't had a fucking job at all.
That would imply that she actually did her job in the first place, which we have no evidence that she ever did her job.
You know what I'm thinking?
Well,
what I'm actually hoping is that she was adopted, and she had a different name before she was named Barbara. She's not the Barbara that we think she is, because that's not her real name.
And Leslie's real name is Barbara.
It's Barbara. And then
I hated my name, so I had it legally changed. What was your name before? Barbara? Fuck.
Perfect.
Fuck.
That's just Jim. Jim just goes, fuck.
Just like we have 1,000 false jokers, I want Jim to date nothing but Barbaras.
False Barbara.
To make Barbara.
We already have a false Barbara. She was never real.
She was only a psycho killer in our dreams.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
What?
What?
You guys say that at the same time?
Yeah, we're both thinking of Psycho Killer.
It's the Talking Heads.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You've never
Really?
heard that song? Really?
Never
No.
heard Psycho Killer?
No.
Damn.
Wow.
You should get out more.
That's impressive.
Thank you.
Both of you.
Yeah, J Corp in chat is saying maybe Barbara will become Harley Quinn.
No.
Um,
But
Nah,
that's
it's too old.
that's expecting that we'll have a Joker.
Yeah.
But if we don't get a
She's too
concrete
old.
Joker, it's going to be stupid to bring in Harley.
Yeah.
Because
There's
Harley
no
wouldn't have a
time.
point without the Joker.
No, yeah, I think Harley's actually either the same age as Ivy or younger, so...
But
Sure,
then
it's
again, I
little.
mean, canon goes out the window. This is a whole
Yeah,
new
this is true.
universe.
But, I mean,
But,
would they change it that much? That just seems silly.
right. And Harley is entirely dependent on the Joker to exist. So
Yeah, because she
you
goes,
can't have... She follows him. So she has to come after the Joker.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
yeah. So I think that about does it. You guys have anything else?
No. I'm just a little sad
I can't believe I
it's going to
kept
be over
watching for so long.
I
Really?
like Falcone was talking to the chicken.
That was awesome.
He loved that chicken very, very
I
much.
love that chicken. And then
How
they
pretty
blew
you
that
are.
chicken up.
And then that chicken became fried chicken.
Fried that chicken.
It wasn't baked, it was flash fried.
It was flash fried. Agreed.
I wish KFC was open though. So that about does it. I cannot wait for the show to come back. I'm really excited to see what I never thought I would say this, but I'm really excited to see where they go with Barbara.
It could go anywhere. She's super
she's
crazy.
going
now.
art-
That's why I'm so excited, because they
Yeah.
could go anywhere. So
And I mean, this
asylum.
this show for me has such extreme highs and lows that I'm surprised I kept watching as long as I have.
mhm.
You watched Supernatural.
I honestly, I'm so in the middle. I don't know how I feel about the show. I'm gonna
Wow.
be totally honest. I don't know, because I'm polarized.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how I feel about the show.
Hmm.
I cannot form an opinion.
That's kinda
And you know
crazy.
I have an opinion about everything.
I know, and to me, the order of like the shows that we cover, the one that I am most excited about is Flash, and just under that is Gotham.
Yeah, I do have to say that Gotham is one of the shows at the very top of my list since fall. It's been one of my favorites to do this year.
Yeah. I didn't think I would
It-
stick it out, but it really
Being up
caught
and
me.
down. I can't be down.
Yeah, I would just love to see DC get their act together and pull out a
Fully universe.
universe for the television series. Like,
Yeah.
they've already lost the battle for the movies. Just forget it. I mean, you could keep pumping
Well,
out
they
movies.
don't know they've lost.
No, yeah, they don't know.
They
but,
don't know.
that.
But
Yeah,
no,
but-
just keep doing the movies because they're fine. They're Batman movies. They're fine. You know, whatever. They're standalone. They're good, but they don't need to be interconnected with everything else. The new Batman movies. I'm not talking about the old ones, Nikki. 'Cause
I know.
you're gonna start throwing Arnold Schwarzenegger in my face.
No, I
No,
was
no,
actually
no.
gonna throw the most recent one at you.
I'd love the most recent
I just
one.
felt puked
I
in my mouth
hate
in the theater. It was horrible.
What the?
The preview for that is just like.
I haven't
the
even.
new
I'm
one?
not talking about that one. I haven't
No,
even
not
seen
that one.
Okay.
They didn't.
No,
They didn't
not
show that at my
Batfleck.
movie theater.
The one with Bane.
Oh, I haven't seen one yet.
I hate
Yeah, you're not missing much. But
Okay.
no, like
You're really not.
their Batman movies, especially the new ones, I liked. They did really well at the box office. They did phenomenal. Keep doing those. They're fine. But trying to tie the universes together and everything is not going to work for them in the movies. The TV, however, they're dominating TV right now between Arrow, between Flash, even Gotham. The ratings for the finale skyrocketed. If you can come up with a cohesive storyline to merge all the universes together, DC could rule TV.
Mm-hmm.
They could.
Even
Easily.
if they dipped their fingers into Netflix, kind of like what Marvel did with Daredevil, that would be amazing too.
It would.
They could pull off a really mature
Yeah.
series that would
Like
be really, really
Gotham?
cool.
It could have easily been a mature, like Daredevil, probably more so, show.
Yeah.
I think it would. If you made this show Gotham mature, like seriously dark, it would be a completely different show. I think also the visuals. There's something about the style of this show that is a little bit campy, and I love camp. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I love campy stuff. I'm just saying it would be completely different if you did that dark.
Don't get me wrong, Gotham's got its flaws. It's got them all over the place, and when it's flawed, it's blatantly obvious and in your face. So yes, there are many things wrong with Gotham, but to me at least, it was still extremely enjoyable despite all its flaws. So.
Yep.
Harvey was my rock. Not gonna lie. When I was ever in doubt of the show's
Yeah.
future, I was like, but bullets
Realist
here. I can't.
realist bitch
I
on this
can't say
show.
no to
Harvey
that guy.
Bullock.
He is. He's great.
Yeah, but even this episode is like, I can't do it right now. Stop.
Just come on.
He was so good.
Nikki, where can people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at LadyVenom24, LadyYVenom24.
Cleo, where can the people find you?
You can find me on the socials at Cleomoto and on Twitch at the Cleomoto.
John, where can the people find you?
You can find me at No More on Twitter and at Nahajm, NHOJM, on YouTube for Let's Plays and junk.
Cool. You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM.
Do.
Phenomena.
You can also find us on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, and right here on YouTube at /ASOTV podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. Till next season, here's Barbara.
Bye.
Okay, so yeah, Barbara was flawed. She still is. She's still very broken. She just has a little bit more oomph to her.
She's got depth. She like Cleo said, she's still not a person yet.
She's still not a person. She's still.
She's never gonna be a person.
She's a stick with it.
You also said that you would never be interested in Barbara's character, so never say never, Cleo. In the
But
words
now
of
she's a
Justin Bieber.
mannequin with a knife attached, guys.
That is the best description I have heard ever.
I'm gonna miss this show so much.
Me too.